Holy shit, RJ. Okay, we just found this out. Taylor Swift is an
Some
Eagles fan.
people.
Taylor Swift is an Eagles fan.
I don't know how people didn't know this. She is. Her tickets are like so much money when she comes to Philly. She's from Reading, and I went to school with her cousin. So like this wasn't a surprise to me.
Oh
I
shit.
when it blew up, I was like, well, yeah, she's not. I mean, she's from the what everyone who doesn't know the area we call just outside of Philly.
Yeah, that was kind of weird because she said that video was on Barstool, right? Of her
Yeah.
saying like, "I have a lyric in my song that I have an Eagle shirt hanging on the bedroom door handle or whatever the fuck."
Yeah, she's like, well, guys, I do love the band the Eagles, but I mean, come on, I'm from Philly, and I'm like, well, you're not really, but yeah, you're a you're a Philly fan, yeah.
Yeah, Reading's still about like an hour from Philly.
It's like an hour and a half. It's
Yeah,
halfway to her.
it's how I say I'm from Pittsburgh, but I'm from
Yeah,
Uniontown and not even
yeah.
Uniontown. So that was the big news for
The
the
breaking news
podcast
of the
before
week.
this. How was your weekend?
It was good. It wasn't bad. We did a whole bunch of shit today. We walked around and did wedding shit. We were looking to buy a sofa. Didn't at Big Lots, but then we came home and we bought it online. So we've got like a
Right.
whole new. It's like basically a bed. It's massive, and got a coffee table. And then yesterday I worked. I was up at Dover. It wasn't bad, but easy day.
Right. And shout out to all the moms. Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
I have a funny story about Mother's Day. For some reason, with holidays and my mom, like other than the big ones, like a couple years ago, I came home to surprise her for her birthday, and I was a week early. And I knew when her birthday was. I just thought it was that day. She was like, "It's not my birthday yet." And then this Mother's Day, she was like, "I wished her Happy Mother's Day last week." She goes, "Oh no, that's next week." And then I wished her Happy Mother's Day yesterday. And then I did it again this morning, and I was like, "All right, I finally got it right." So
You got your
that was
days all confused.
that was like a little fire fest of my own there.
Right. Happy Mother's Day, not really. Dude, I had a great weekend.
I see. Yeah, it sounds like it.
Your boy had a date.
Oh,
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, it went, it went very well. Very happy.
Very
Yep.
well. Yeah.
Already going to the Greek Fest next week. I know that.
Ooh, there we go.
But yeah, we went to Senators game on Friday. Then we ended up going to an Orioles game last night when they played the
Nice.
Pirates.
Ooh, lucky you.
They could have tied up the game in the top of the eighth inning, but the Orioles outfielder made a spectacular catch.
Oh.
It was right in the tip of his glove. If it wasn't in his glove, it would have smacked right off the wall. I think it would have been a 2-run double to tie the game, but yeah, they lost 2-0.
Uh,
Oh well.
doesn't it suck when such great athleticism goes against you and you're like, I can't even be that mad?
I
That was
sat
just
there and I was
amazing.
like, that was a great catch. I really could not believe it. Everyone else around us was going crazy. Yeah, the Orioles they're a powerhouse right now.
Dude, yeah, I've been keeping up with standings and stuff, and I'm like, dude, when are the Orioles gonna like? Well, also I saw one thing that was like the entire AL East would be in first place in like the NL Central or something like that.
Right, everyone
I
except for the
forget what
Yankees.
it was. Yeah. The Yankees suck. Both the New York teams kind of suck right now.
Yeah, they do. I'm surprised. Well, honestly, not surprised by the Mets because, as always, the Mets are going to Met.
Yeah, the Mets will Met.
So, but Scherzer made his first start back today since his
Yes.
suspension. He was looking pretty good too. I don't know what
Oh
happened.
yeah, he got
but
suspended for the sticky stuff, right?
sticky stuff that he bet his kid's life on that he wasn't using,
Uh,
but he didn't even try to appeal it.
I mean,
So-
there's no point. Like they're not gonna
Right.
change it really.
Mm-hmm. So the Pirates' only 2 wins have come at the hands of Mitch Keller, so they are now the Pittsburgh Mitch Kellers.
I love that guy. He's a good pitcher.
He is so fucking good. I love it. I'm glad they stuck with him, like I said last week, I think. And I'm just really happy for him. But yeah, they're right. He got the first complete game shutout to halt the losing streak that they had. And it was their first complete game shutout in 370 games.
Holy shit. That's a lot of fucking games.
That's just under 2 years, right? Or no, that's just over. That's just over 2 years.
Just over a year, yeah.
Yeah, it's about like 2 years and a third. Right. So he was the first pitcher with back-to-back starts of 7 innings plus. That's it. Literally, that's the only qualifier since 2015.
Okay.
Pirates pitching has been on a bad streak.
Yeah, it seems like it.
To only, like, for 7 innings pitched to be the only qualifier, I mean, every single team has had that happen, I'm sure, within that span.
Oh, yeah.
It's not too hard. If you have an ace, he's going 7 innings pitched.
Yeah, exactly.
Multiple times, at least, 2 games in a row.
If you have one, you should be getting that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's rough.
So electric stuff, though. Yeah.
There you go. Did you see that the Rockies and Phillies had a dugout clearing brawl?
Yes.
Big Bird walking off, saying something, but we don't know what was said prior to that.
He kind of clapped his glove a little bit. There he goes, and that's when Harper jumped out of the dugout.
I'm going to put in the picture of Dinger standing in the background going, no. With just that with the mascot expression on his face, just watching it like he's so disappointed, but also like, where the hell am I right now?
I just hate when they do that. And then you see they zoom out and everyone from the bullpen's just jogging in. They're just like, all right, fuck. I was just sitting there hanging out. I don't want to move right now.
Someone said that UCL isn't ready to throw a punch or throw a helmet.
No.
Harper wanted none of that.
No, he never does. I don't know why he gets so heated. I don't know.
He does, and it's hilarious when that time when he missed the batter or missed the pitcher with his helmet.
Yeah, when the helmet went
just
backwards.
Completely whiffed. It like
backwards.
Hit the ground, and bounced backwards.
It was so bad. It was so embarrassing. It was when they were wearing the like military uniforms too. I was like, God, you can't do that.
Oh well. Well, since we're talking about the Phillies, do you want to go into the Sixers?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's just get that out of the way. Right now, I'm just going to assume that Doc Rivers is not there by the time this gets uploaded on Tuesday.
He should not be.
So, goodbye, Doc Rivers.
Hopefully. I'm not even that upset because it wasn't like we just never even had a shot. Like at halftime, we were like tied, I think, or in the lead. And it was like after that, the second half started, we had no shot. Jason Tatum had 38 points in the first half. There was no shot. Joel didn't show up. James didn't show up. I mean, the only one who really showed up was PJ Walker, and he's a fucking dog. Like, you know how people are like, oh, he's got that dog in him. Dogs have PJ Tucker in them. Like, that's like he was yelling at Embiid the other game. What got Embiid like back in and had them win that? Like it just made. I was texting Corey and I said, he was like, "You having fun?" I was like, "No," and I was like, it makes me feel like such a loser. And he was like, "We are losers," and I was like, "I know, and it sucks." Like it's the same thing every year. Nothing changes.
Right. It almost felt like it after Game 5. I was like they're going to do this thing. But to get embarrassed in both of
they played
6 and 7.
they played so well in Game 6 for a while until the fourth quarter. It was like 7 minutes. The last 7 minutes we didn't score or something like that.
Right.
And it was like, how did that happen? We were playing so well. It was the worst game of basketball I've ever watched in my entire life. Both sides was sloppy.
Yeah.
And there was some controversial calls. Shane said John was losing his shit. It did come out that there was a report that they did like an audit of the game or whatever, and they had 13 calls or non-calls that went against the Sixers versus 4 calls or non-calls that went against the Celtics. So very
Okay, that's pretty lopsided.
That's a discrep- so you like it gives you something, but it's like if the team just had more heart, they could fucking do it. They had the Celtics. The Celtics did not play great. Jason Tatum, that game 6, didn't do shit until he hit those threes. And if we just hit a couple more shots and shit earlier, the series is over. And then you let Jason Tatum get hot, and I hate his quote, but he's so wrong now. Did you hear what he said? He was like, they asked him about like his performance the other night when he like ended up leading them to victory, and he was like, well, humbly, I'm like the best player in the world, so that's what I'm supposed to do. And then he fucking showed up and showed that he is the best player in the world, basically, right now. I hate it, but it's also like, you can't say anything. You just proved it.
51 points. 51 points is a Game 7 NBA playoff record.
The Celtics Sixers rivalry is very similar to the Penguins Flyers rivalry, but I think Penguins Flyers is a little bit closer. Just because it's not such a big discrepancy.
They're within the state.
Yeah, but even like just like like success wise, you guys have more Stanley Cups, but it's not that much more. Where like the Celtics have fucking 1 billion championships, and the Celtics have like 2, or the Sixers have like 2. So it's like it's just torturous, and you just get these good players all the time, and our good players are just not as good.
That was the saddest third quarter of basketball I've ever seen in the third quarter. The 28-3 run at one point.
Pathetic. Yeah, it was pathetic. They were just jacking up threes out of nowhere. Harden was driving to the lane, had an open lane to the net, and would pass it to someone, and they'd brick a 3, or he would try and get a foul. And it's like, just fucking go up and go for it. If you at least try, it's like, all right, you at least tried, and if you're trying, more than likely you might get fouled. Don't look for the foul. Just go up for it.
Right. And I don't know what it was, but every time I saw Tyrese Maxey shoot a 3 in the games that they lost, he missed it. He didn't make a single 3 in any of those fucking games. I don't know why they relied on way too much, I think.
Very hot and cold. He's very hot and cold. And it's like, it's annoying.
Yeah, that is super annoying.
He's so good. He's so fast, and he's always got this energy. And then, like, when we're winning, it's so much fun because he'll like steal the ball and go get an easy layup or dunk, and he's running back down the court, and they zoom in on it. And he's just got this big smile on his face, and you're like, I fucking love that guy. And then he does this stuff, and you're like, you can't hate him, but you're like, come on, man. Like, I'm just disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. And that hurts to say to him even more than being mad at him.
I don't know. The players seem to love him. So I don't know.
He's great.
They were like, we couldn't have done this without him. Is basically what they've been saying.
No, it's just Doc's got to go. It's got to be someone to light a fire under their ass and be like, hey, you need to wake the fuck up. Like this is over. Like I mean, there's a possibility James Harden isn't even back next year. And
I was gonna say this is Harden's last year on his contract, right?
Yeah, and it's sad to say that it's like, oh my God, we're losing 38-year-old James Harden. I think that's how old he is. It's like,
right.
Like that's sad. I think it's around the time that I don't know if Damian Lillard re-signed with the Blazers yet. I think he might have, but if he didn't,
I think he did.
I think we should go for that.
James Harden is 33.
He's 33? Yeah. Oh, so he's not that old. Why does I think
knew that didn't sound
40?
Right. But he just looks so fucking old, and it feels like he's been in the league forever. It feels like he's been in the league 20 years.
He was in that finals with the Thunder in 2008, I think
You could have told me that he was drafted with Dirk Nowitzki, and I would have believed you.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Dirk Nowitzki's playing pickleball now.
Hell yeah, he'd be great at it. I've played pickleball. It's great, and if you have length like that, he would dominate.
Oh, do you? Okay. So, yeah, that was another thing. Emily told me to get into pickleball.
It's fun. It is.
Yeah.
It's like when you're like past your athletic prime as far as we're concerned now. It's not a lot of movement, but it's enough where you're like, ooh, I kind of feel athletic again. This is nice.
Oh,
You're
really?
like you're moving quick, but you're not doing too much. And it's almost like, and you don't get really competitive because it's like it's almost embarrassing to get competitive. So you just have fun.
Okay, so that's 2 for 2 people. One person
Yeah.
brought it up to me, I brought it up to someone else, and they love it. So,
It's enjoyable, and it burns
okay,
calories.
I'm gonna have to try
quick.
it out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I gotta get moving a little bit. Can't be a slub anymore.
No.
Just a fucking slouch. Damn it. The Lakers moved on.
Yes.
They showed
I
up
didn't
and they
think-
beat the Warriors.
I didn't think they would, so I didn't realize it until now. This is basically the Final Four is a rematch of the bubble year.
Yes, I was going
And
to say that.
now,
Yep.
and now it just feels like LeBron's gonna win it. I kind of hope. I hope the Heat win, to be honest, because I love Jimmy Butler. He's another one that's just like
I'm at
a
the point
dog.
where the Lakers are so bad and I hate them so much that if they won it, I don't know if I would even mind that.
I mean, yeah, it's
I'd
not
be
as
like,
hateable,
okay,
it's just
well, they
like,
did it.
Yeah. I'd
They
like
can
to.
I like the narrative that they can prove their Mickey Mouse championship.
Yeah.
Like that it wasn't a fluke.
Yeah, exactly. that's why I'm like, of course they're gonna win now. Like LeBron has that in his head. He won't admit it, but he knows that. He's like,
100%.
people say that was not real, so I'm gonna go and do
it. Yeah, the Nuggets crushed the Suns in the last game. That wasn't even
Not
close.
Like, I don't even know what to think of Kevin Durant anymore, because it's like, I think Kevin Durant is older, not 38, but older than James Harden. But it's like, what is he? Like, what is he? And I don't even know if it's him, because him and Devin Booker were the only ones really scoring for them. And even then, Devin Booker was not showing up most of the time. He just doesn't show up some games. So, like, they kind of need to blow it up and then just build around those two, I think, if they're going to keep him, which I think they did sign him.
Yeah, KD is 34.
Okay.
But there will be a point in time where James Harden and Kevin Durant are 34 for like a month.
Oh.
So they're almost the same age, too.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I thought so, because I think they got drafted the same year, I believe.
What if the Sixers just said, fuck it, let's get Kevin Durant?
That'd be fucking awesome. But I was going to say, I don't think Luka is going to be staying in Dallas, it seems like. I think he's very unhappy since they got Kyrie. Having Luka and Joel Embiid.
Dude.
And maybe even James Harden, too. No. Probably not James Harden. But that'd be unbelievable, because they can go bounce off of each other and be able to like load manage within games and not maybe have to take full games off. Like if someone's having an off night, the other one should be able to step up.
I don't think the 76ers don't have a superstar that's like Luka. You know, they have a superstar in Embiid, but their play styles are completely different.
Yeah, they don't have a point guard really. Like we have
right.
Harden and Maxey kind of go back and forth, but there's no true like, all right, this guy, you want this guy taking. If you need a three, this is the guy you want.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, we don't have that. Honestly, it is probably Embiid and Harden with maybe even a lean towards Embiid, to be honest, because he's hit a couple like buzzer beater threes. So it just depends, really.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. Who else is in the? There's the Celtics, the Heat.
Yes, the Heat are just. I just don't know how they do. I think this coach Spoelstra, he helped LeBron win and everything there, and he's just
right.
He's made the Heat stay relevant. Basically, I think he should be a Hall of Fame coach. I think it's almost.
He's an underrated coach. I mean, yeah, he has the resume. He has 3 championships with Miami?
Yes, I think it's 3, and then he's made it to Last year he went into the Eastern Conference Finals again this year, and then the finals against the Lakers and COVID. So it's like, and they'd have Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, but even that's like, it's just Bam Adebayo. I guess they have Kyle Lowry too.
Yeah, they're an extremely tough team.
They are. They just
extremely
have
physical.
A lot of heart. They have a lot of heart.
Do they still have who is it? Hassan Whiteside?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I don't keep up with basketball.
They do have Udonis Haslem, who's like 45. He's been playing forever. He's basically like a player's coach. That's
awesome. But yeah, we'll see how this plays out. I think it like you said, really interesting that it's a bubble rematch.
Yeah.
I think that adds to it a little bit.
I wanted to add to, I put this in there, I wanted to say that the NBA is rigged, but not in the fact where they rig the outcome of series. Not that they rig the outcome of series. I think typically the better teams come out on top, but I think they 100% rig some games to go to Game 7. Like they rig some Game 6s or pull some strings to extend the series for money and views and stuff like that. I think that's okay. Like I don't mind it because then it's like you really are just finding out who's the better team at the end, I think. And I think it always comes out true.
Well,
but there's also I forget the stat that I heard, but I don't know. They just I mean it's there's so many, the Scott Foster, the ref who does the games. The stats are all out there with like him and Chris Paul and him in Game 6s. He almost always gets Game 6s to go to Game 7s. Like there's just facts behind it. So
for as much as you don't like talking about conspiracy theories, you really like talking about conspiracy theories.
Sometimes I do, yeah. Sometimes they're fun. Like they intrigue me because it's like it's just so wacky. And sometimes I like to buy into them sometimes, but just not like the crazy ones. Ones like that are fun.
Well, how about this conspiracy theory? Do you believe that the Blackhawks fucking just got away, or was it the Red Wings?
It was the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks got the number one pick.
The Blackhawks. Yes. Did you think the Blackhawks just got away with murder here?
I completely forgot this happened because I read it when you put it in there as Red Wings, and I was like, wait, what? And then I realized it was the Blackhawks, and I was like, oh yeah, they had that whole fucking thing with Joe Quenneville and the old regime when they were like winning Stanley Cups and stuff. And I think honestly, a lot of the hockey world forgot about it. I know there was some uproar about it, but like I heard nothing about it until I saw it in here. So.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I saw when the lottery happened. Yeah, that people were. I was reading I was just on Twitter. I didn't really look into it further than Twitter. That people were pretty pissed that they had a whole sexual assault scandal, and then now they're getting the number one pick, and it's not just a number one pick. It's a generational talent.
It's basically
in Bedard.
It's basically Patrick Kane again. Like he's undersized as well a little bit, and he has such a fast shot because he like broke his arm when he was younger or something, and the doctor said like don't move it or anything. So he would just go out and just shoot pucks with one hand. So he's got like his one arm. Oh shit! I think it's his top arm is just super strong. So
God damn it, he has a story too.
Yeah, he has a story. So it's like, so I'm not defending it, but I'll play devil's advocate, I guess, in the fact that
you don't have to. I hate devil's advocate.
Well, yeah, but like I'm saying, like every league has their skeletons, and look at the NFL. The NFL has so many, an unbelievable amount, but look at how big they are. They literally take over television. The NFL changed their schedule and they moved to the Orange Bowl. The Orange Bowl, I think, has been around longer than the NFL. Like, I guess the NHL is kind of like, if they did do something to do it, hockey got a lot of attention when Chicago was good. So here, same with the Penguins, like stuff like there's teams that you see get some things fall their way more than others to help viewership.
They just get a break. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's 100%. I mean, it's a business. It truly, that's what it is when you boil it down to it. So it's all about the money in the end. And the NHL don't got a lot of it compared to everyone else.
No, not at all.
I think even I don't even think they're that far away from MLS. I think the MLS makes a fuck ton of money. I honestly think they do. Like, they pack out their stadiums. I know,
Well,
like,
I think
Austin
it's becoming
especially.
MLS is
big.
becoming more popular. NHL, I don't think is really growing. I think it's pretty stagnant.
It's because of that time we took off from the Olympics. I think that really took a hit on hockey. Like, you're not showing off your stars at all.
Right. That was, I think, the wrong move to make.
Yeah. Everyone.
Especially
knew it
with
was.
NHL being such an international scene. Like, why would you do that to yourself, you know?
It is. It's great. You get to show off your stars to the world. Everyone. I know probably in America, especially, it's shown recently with the last couple Olympics, we don't care as much. But so many other places, it's like, and you watch the athletes too when they win, like, it means the fucking world. So it's like the World Cup. Like, we don't watch the World Cup that much, but it's like probably the biggest event in the world. Same with the Olympics.
Right. Exactly.
And you get more people to watch hockey.
What's this Flyers weird Instagram post? Will this bring more people into hockey?
No, they put up this post, and I'll pull it up because I saved it. And they put up this post that was like, "Hey, basically like, we know we haven't been doing well. We're gonna do better." Okay, they like basically part of it. This part says like, "This is a new era of hockey, and we're building a new foundation for the future. New ways to work, new ways to train, and new ways to win. We have new voices, new perspectives, and new plans. But this still Flyers hockey and still same win." And it's like, they didn't sell the team. Nothing changed, and they just posted that, and it was like, I was like, "What is this?" And all the comments are like, "So what are you doing?" They just gave us nothing of what they were doing to change. They were like, "We're gonna change." And I was like, "What?" Okay.
We're going to be better.
Yeah, and I'm like, what does that even mean? So yeah, it was. I don't even know. It was dumb.
A fire truck just went by. I don't know if you heard that earlier.
No, I didn't.
Okay, good.
Not at
Okay,
all.
well, it just shut off. I don't know what's going on out there.
Hopefully
Hopefully, our
nothing bad.
building is not on fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hopefully you're not like on fire.
There's no alarms going off, so I'm good.
Okay, good.
The rest of the playoff games for NHL, what series
Dude,
have ended? What's still going on here?
So this round has been a little more boring, I guess. The Leafs got eliminated. They should have won Game 5 to push it to Game 6 because I saw the replay when I was watching that the puck was clearly across the line in overtime.
Oh, so they got
waved it.
They got pucked.
They kind of got fucked. They in this series they keep going to like the owner up in the box or whoever he is, the GM, and he's just losing his mind because he's probably just heard it. He's probably heard it all from everyone. So when that happened, he's just flipping he is like bright red. He's losing his shit. Understandably, they should have won. I don't know if they would have won Game 6 and 7, but hey, at least you extend it further, and it's like we at least fought. So people
Right,
cannot
that was
be
on-
so.
Yeah, that was on Friday here.
Yeah, and Vegas ended up moving on. I could cash out for $51. I'm not going to. I'm going to hold on to it. I think they're really fucking good.
Well, are you betting on are you betting on them winning tonight because it's Game 6 tonight,
Wait, I thought they won already.
10 p.m.
Oh shit! I just fucking jinxed myself. Oh shit! I thought it happened. Oh no!
Should you cash out?
No,
Should you cash
out? No. No, I thought they won. That's okay. We're good. They'll win. We're good. Fuck.
Well, we'll see by Tuesday. Because I'm definitely not staying up till 10 o'clock to watch that game tonight.
I am. I don't work tomorrow. I'll watch it.
Oh shit! Nice. Hell yeah.
I got very lucky that I worked 2 days this week and I worked 2 days last week.
Ooh, that's nice.
I got called off, so the one day I had to use my PTO, but I was sitting fishing one day at the pier and I'm like, what the fuck have I done all week? I got very lucky, but I don't know if I really like this. I like feeling like I'm accomplishing things when I'm at work.
Right. The Kraken, I see, tied the series.
Dude, the Kraken are so much fun. I love the Kraken. It's so much fun. But we have a nightmare scenario for the NHL, right? So we got Vegas going against either the Kraken or Dallas. they probably want Kraken, new, fresh, the two new expansion teams going head to head. And then in
Right.
the East, you've got who is it? The Panthers going against
the Hurricanes.
The Hurricanes. Wow, that is awful. They hate that. They really don't like that. They really don't like that. So we're not great right now. So worst case scenario, they end up getting like Miami. They end up getting Florida and the fucking Texas Hockey Dallas Stars. That is like zero viewership for the NHL.
Wow, that's terrible.
But I think at this point,
such small markets.
I know. Carolina it's a small market, but they're passionate. Like they are a good family. So if you had like a Carolina Seattle type thing, like because Carolina won early on when they became a newer team, like kind of early on, you can kind of run that parallel and stuff too. You always knew Seattle was going to be a good crowd.
I can already see the poster for that.
I can already see the
poster for that matchup with the Hurricane going.
Perfect. The Hurricane.
Oh my god.
Yes, the fucking thunderstorm above the eye of the storm. And
that's going to be epic.
That's what it's got to be. But fuck, not my Vegas future. You could have a night. You could have a night fighting a storm. That looks so stupid.
Oh yeah, a night fighting a storm or a panther.
I mean, the night against the Kraken would be. It's kind of cool. That's not bad.
That would be cool. But I think the Kraken Hurricanes there is the best, just poster.
I kind of want Florida because they do have Sergei Bobrovsky, who was a Flyer, and he's been playing really good lately. And that's just kind of fun because they've made a couple runs before where they were in the final. And I think it would just be fun to watch that too. But I think I think Toronto's still just hilarious. I can't help but laugh at it. They're so bad.
They are, yeah.
But
I don't think anyone would have predicted this at the beginning of the season.
I think a lot of people probably did. They just expect the same thing. I think a lot of Toronto fans probably were like, "This is the year." They're like Cowboys fans. That's what they are.
Okay, let's see. Is that it for hockey?
Yeah, that's all I got. I'm hoping for more interesting games coming up.
Right. Well,
it's been
tonight.
Not as many overtimes this series. Like the first one, we had 3 overtimes in one day, so that was fun.
Yeah, great times ahead. Did you see this before we get into the schedules?
I heard about it. I heard about it.
Bo Jackson to undergo a procedure for chronic hiccups.
That's awful.
He had them for over a year.
I'd rather get shot.
I think I would.
Yeah, hiccups are so annoying.
I can't get these out. Oh.
I literally, when I'm really drunk and hiccuping, I'm punching myself in the face, stop. I'm crying in bed.
Yeah, it makes me fucking my eyes water up.
It's the worst.
It makes my tears water up.
Is water wet?
Is water? Just the mathematical equations going through my head, just like the meme.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would suck. That's all I had on that.
Yeah.
I just thought that was interesting. Poor Bo Jackson.
I know. His career ended early, and so bad.
Well, yeah, his career ended early because of his hip.
Yeah,
his
that
life
weird.
Could have ended because of his hip ups.
Yeah. Good.
So bad.
No, it was great. Perfect.
Okay, you want to get into these schedules, RJ?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, let's fucking do it. So, the marquee matchups. Oh, I wanted to bring this up. It was all of the teams' primetime games. Or how many each team had.
Okay.
But
a lot.
The videos were really good this year.
I didn't watch the best one yet. I might have to watch it here. I haven't watched the Titans one.
The Titans one?
The Titans one, they just go out on Broad Street and they show people. We might need to watch this together real quick.
Okay, I didn't watch that one either.
Perfect, because I've heard it's hilarious. They just go up to drunk people, show them logos, and ask them what team it is.
I need to find it. It's gonna take a second. Titans schedule.
If you probably just go on Twitter and go to their page. They,
I'm just going to videos on the search. I don't know how to share the sound though.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing.
Okay, maybe I'll pull it up too. We'll do a 3, 2, 1, like we did for Brittany Griner.
Yeah, for the chocolate rain video. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Titans videos.
Okay, I think I have it. I have it start.
Okay.
I have it at the start.
I've got it. All right, I'm starting from the 0. Ready? I'll count us down. We go on go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
What the is that?
What the fuck is that?
St. Louis Rams. Lightning McQueen.
Oh, that's just football logo.
The Boston Bobcats. No idea.
Cowboys,
Cowboys.
Bobcat.
Oh, Jesus.
Cowboys, definitely.
Baltimore Orioles. This one is the Red Stallions. No.
69er.
It's a Pirates from the islands of the Caribbean.
Chester Cheeto.
Tigers, North Carolina Tigers. Texas, that's the Cowboys. Texas, got that.
Cowboys got that.
No, Atlanta. How?
Florida.
Florida Dolphins.
Oh, Texas.
Okay, yeah, that was close.
Texas.
Eagles,
All right.
Eagles from Pittsburgh. Who's that? Bulls? Who? Patriots? That's the Patriots logo. That actually does not exist. That is Nashville, Tennessee.
Tennessee Titans.
Titans. Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans. Woo!
Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee Titans. Wait, good job. Yeah. Awesome.
Dude, that was really good.
That was awesome. They won.
Lightning McQueen.
Cowboys. Yep. Cowboys. Got it. Colts.
How did 2 people get that wrong?
I mean,
How?
I could see it because of the horseshoe cowboy. I don't know. They're riding
The blue?
I don't know. Yeah, the blue, the horseshoe.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Okay, I could
Still, it's
see
just
that.
so funny. She was like, got it. So
Got it.
confident. Just nope.
The Red Stallions. Rawr. That was really good.
I was waiting
awesome.
for someone to say, when that lady said Eagles, I was waiting for it to pop up and be like the fucking Jets or something. Like just something green.
I thought it actually would be the Eagles. And the fact that it was the Pittsburgh Eagles and it was the Seahawks was so good.
We were
Okay, yeah.
together before.
I really like that. I'll give the guy the Florida Dolphins.
Yeah, that's fine. I laughed at first and I was like, well, actually, he kind of nailed it, to be honest.
Yeah, kind of. Well, she said Atlanta, and then he said Florida, and then Dolphins.
Yeah.
And then the, you know what, Baltimore Orioles? Sure.
Yeah, sure. It's a
The
bird.
Texans? Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Who the fuck would pick that name? The Texans.
I think that last one, or no, was it the last one? Oh, that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
The Jaguars.
Yeah. Chester Cheeto.
Chester Cheeto. How do you know the Titans and think that's Chester Cheeto?
Yeah. Like, what? They're in your same division.
Maybe they didn't say
shit,
that
though.
it was like a football team. Maybe they just said guess these. Well, I don't. No, that doesn't make any sense.
No, yeah, I think they.
I just
probably
can't believe
said-
people are that stupid.
Yeah, no, that's why. Like, you ever see the Billy Eichner stuff? The Billy on the Street. Where he
Oh
does, like,
yeah. I love.
He goes. He'll go up to people and be
Make
like,
your
"Name a
dreams
woman."
Come true. It's Billy on the Street.
Name a woman, and people just freeze. They just can't do it. They just can't. Someone
For
I think
$1,
someone said,
name
like,
a woman.
Trump. Yeah, it's shit like that. You can't, and it's so easy, and you're just like, can't do it.
I like the old lady that he befriended and is on multiple episodes.
Yeah,
She's great.
love old people. Old people are always great. Sometimes, actually, sometimes they suck. Actually,
Well, yeah. So that was a really good one.
yeah,
The anime schedule for the
always
Chargers
great.
was even better this year.
Dude, the references they made in it were so niche. Like, you have to be on a specific part of NFL Twitter to know some of the references they made.
Dude, right, yeah, I still need to watch it again because I don't understand. Even if I watched it again, I wouldn't get the Chiefs fan one.
You could, so that Chiefs fan, his name is Chiefsaholic. He, was like a super fan, went to all the games and stuff. But when he would travel to go to different games, he was robbing banks in that costume that he wore. He wore like a rat costume. He was robbing banks, so he's in jail now.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Doesn't it make that so much better now? That
It
scene?
does. It really does. I didn't get
like,
it.
There's super niche shit. I thought even like Mike McDaniel's with the vape. Like, I don't think a casual fan would get that. Like that.
That
he
was
just is-
so.
That he's
I
caught
had- I
vaping
paused
on the
it.
sidelines.
I paused it right away. I was like, no fucking way. First team, and it's already. It's too good. It's too
Yeah.
good.
It was great. I have to watch it. I might look for a YouTube video that breaks down all the Easter eggs. Because we just went to see Guardians of the
Right.
Galaxy 3 recently, and
Oh, I need to see it.
I watched someone break down all the Easter eggs, and I was like, holy fuck, this guy jammed this thing with Easter eggs in here. It was
Yeah,
really
I definitely need to
fucking
watch
good.
that.
It was so good. It's brutal. You will cry. I'll give
Fuck.
you that.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I believe it. I think I cried during Volume 2, so.
Yeah. You're. This is like Volume 2 on mega steroids. They just hurt you.
Yeah, I heard it was a great ending.
It is. It's very good.
Belichick as the all-seer from Full Metal Alchemist sitting in the chair with all the
Yes.
TVs. Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah, I
Derrick
love the
Henry
rep.
as the guy
yeah,
from
who
Teen
the fuck is he
Titans,
as?
Cyborg.
Yes, Cyborg. That was great.
Oh my god.
Perfect. It's so good. I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna
I
watch
love it.
someone break it down for me. I gotta watch someone break it down for me because I'm too dumb to catch it all. But I caught some of the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to break it down and take some screenshots of it and put them in here. The first ever Black Friday game. Let's go.
There's just gonna be games every day of the week eventually, right? It's
Well,
just
this
gonna
is
be
cool
every day.
because, right, it has to be at 3 o'clock because they have to, because of the Sports Broadcasting Act of 1961, it protects college and high school football on Friday nights and then college football on Saturdays.
Yeah, Black
through
Friday.
mid-December.
Black Friday is rivalry week for a lot of teams. That's when they play. That's when a lot of teams play on Black Friday. It's it's like I said earlier, the NFL just taking over. They're just doing all the shit.
Well, hopefully it'll be over by the time those games start.
Yeah, Mississippi State, Ole Miss. I've gotten into that game a lot recently. I don't know how many other people watch it, but that's a really fun game to watch every year. It's a very bitter rivalry.
Mm-hmm. So what you said? Did this game move the Orange Bowl, the Bengals Chiefs, on New Year's Eve? Is that why there's only one game on New Year's Eve?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, because
yes.
that's not protected by shit because it's after December.
Yep. That was the one. It was that one. The Orange Bowl. It used to always be at night. And the Orange Bowl this year was so good between, I think it was Florida State, or something like that. Oh, it was such a great game. And yeah, that sucks. It'll still be good,
Oh, well.
but those bowl games, I think those bowl games are going to become even more fun once the new playoff thing comes in. Because some of them will be playoff games, and then other ones are like, it'll be fun teams, I think. I think it'll be more like evenly matched games.
I hope so. I don't know, what else is there? There's the Giants Eagles on Christmas Day.
I can't wait to ruin some New Yorkers' Christmas days. I can't wait. We looked into tickets. They're not that bad. To get in, it's like $176 for Christmas Day. It's really not horrible. Ray was like, that sounds expensive still. I was like, that's pretty fucking cheap for Christmas Day against the Giants.
Well, it's a Christmas present. Duh.
Yeah, exactly. And it could have a lot of playoff implications for us and them. So
It could. It actually could.
Would that be the last week, or because I think we played them the third last week and the last week.
Yeah, there's I think one more week because the Bengals Chiefs play on New Year's Eve.
That's right. The game and then we have the Bills Bengals game is again. I think that's on another Sunday night. That's one of the other ones.
Oh, the Patriots play in Germany against the Colts.
Germany games.
Hell
I love the Germany games. They were so much fun. The crowd was raucous.
That was cool last year. I like that. I enjoyed that.
Awesome.
The Ravens-Titans matchup was a little odd for an international game, I thought.
So I feel like we talked about this where they had the back and forth in the playoffs a couple times where they have a mini rivalry now. I don't know why they went overseas, but it makes sense to put those teams against each other, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I guess the Ravens are a good product to put over there.
Yeah, it's
unlike the Jaguars playing back-to-back games in London.
I think
at two different locations.
I think it's so unfair. I think it's unfair. I think it is unfair and fair at the same time. I think it's unfair. I didn't look this up. I forgot to. If it counts as two home games, that's bullshit. It should count as a home and away game.
Right.
And then it's kind of an advantage because they're just going to stay. So the second week that they're there, they're accustomed to the what's it called, the jet lag and everything like that. So the time picking up. Then going back, it kind of fucks them too. So I don't know.
Well, do they have a bye week the next week at least? I mean, Jesus.
I'll look.
They should. They definitely should.
Dude, if they don't, that's insane. All right, NFL.
That would be
scores. Bad. Let's see. Let's find the Jaguars or the Chester Cheetahs.
The Chester Cheetos. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't exist.
Or the team that doesn't exist. Oh, fuck, I got to figure out where these
games
are being played.
Brackets void.
So they play Tottenham Hotspurs. They play the Bills. And then do they play the Colts? No, there's no bye week in between. They play the Falcons and then they play the Colts and there's no bye week. They have a bye week 3 weeks later. They play the Saints and the Steelers, then they have a bye week.
Jesus.
That's that's fucked.
And coming back, I mean, to the Saints and Steelers off that's kind of rough.
Yeah, because the Saints aren't like we'll see, but they don't seem as much of like a dud this year, so.
Yeah, we'll see with Carr.
That's crazy. I mean, I think the Jaguars are still. I kind of believe in them this year. I might throw a little bit on Trevor Lawrence for MVP. I could see him breaking out
with Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley. I think another year with Doug Peterson. I think he'll be. I think Frank Wright went down. Oh, no. Never mind. He's with the Panthers. My bad. But yeah, I think he can be good. I think he's going to be what we thought he was going to be. He might not be like a Mahomes, but I think he's going to be a very good quarterback for a while. And I agree. He got lucky ending up with Doug Peterson instead of like Urban sticking around. He could have been such a dud if Urban stuck around. That would have been so bad.
Yeah. Okay. Last schedule video that I forgot about. The Patriots won. First, we learned that Brady is being honored at the first Patriots home game. Much deserved.
Yes.
But then our schedule reveal was Devin McCourty entering the retirement house with all the other retired greats and everyone that's like been part of the sphere of influence, I guess, for the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some deep cuts. I don't know if you would know everyone.
Probably not.
And
Maybe some.
during the last frame, not the last frame, but like the last scene, there's a ring at the doorbell. D-Mac goes to open the door, and it's Tom Brady standing there saying, "You got room for one more? He's going to retire as a Patriot." Yes!
I mean, I don't. Why would he not? I feel like that was a given. To
Yeah,
me.
but I don't know if he would like won any of the accolade, like any of the like extracurricular stuff like that. I don't know, but I was so happy to hear that. It's a good feeling today.
I didn't think
love
anything else was going to happen. I figured he was going to always come back and retire there. Hell, I'm pretty sure last season I was talking about him coming back and playing still. So,
Right, and I did not want that to happen.
yeah.
I am putting the teams in here, getting ready for the schedule. Let's predict the preseason games.
Yes, preseason. All right, let me pull up mine. I'll put mine in.
Okay, so we got our schedules ready here. Oh boy, RJ, what a better way to start the year than the Patriots playing the Eagles.
That's crazy. I couldn't believe it when
is.
he texted me. I was like, God damn it. I'm going to have to be nice on how badly we killed him on the first week of the season.
Well, if there's any time to get the Patriots, I believe, or to get the Eagles, I believe it's week 1. Belichick has all summer to scheme for him.
Yes, he does.
I'm putting this one down as a W.
I don't know what we're going to look. There's not much film and stuff on us because we have a completely new offensive and defensive coordinators. So, that's one thing.
True.
That is one thing.
This is very true. Who is the offensive coordinator?
I don't remember at all. Let me look it up. I think someone got promoted internally, and I think our defensive coordinator is from the Seahawks.
Gotcha. And you guys hired Matt Patricia for whatever fucking reason.
Brian Johnson.
Linebacker coach? Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, where was he before? I don't even know anything about him.
Let's see. Brian Johnson.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, he is the quarterback's coach. He got promoted.
Oh, okay. So he was already with the team. Okay.
So he basically made Jalen. Kind of.
Okay, we'll take that.
It might be a stretch, but.
Yeah, it might be a little bit of a stretch.
Oh, did you see this shirt? Philadelphia Athletics.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes, hell yeah. That is sweet. Oh, my God. Like the hat to match, too.
Yeah, well, this is a brewery near us. Big Oyster. It's
Right,
so good.
yeah. I know Big Oyster.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Oh,
I got it, and then I walked out, and I was like, this looks like a MAGA hat, doesn't it?
Oh, my God.
So I walked into, so this is going to sound bad. I walked in, we have like an international supermarket. They got like, it's mostly a lot of like Hispanic things, but they have some like Asian and African different foods. And I had this hat on when I walked in, I went. Went about my way. I was like, oh God. I was like, I don't want them to think I'm someone I'm not.
You got the duct tape out and actually wrote MAG on it. No, but yeah, Eagles against the Eagles a W. What's your? We'll just go back and forth on the weeks.
A W.
All right, we're already contradicting each other. Let's go.
Why not? I mean, I don't think we're gonna lose to you. I don't think we should be. I think Mac Jones will get fucking eaten alive by our defense.
I think that there might be some readjusting that the defense is going to do. Patriots' offensive line might be a little bit better this year, and we'll actually have an offensive coordinator.
Hopefully, Jordan Davis is like really going, and we can
So-
stuff your run. That would be huge.
If you guys can stop Ramondre Stevenson, it's going to be a bad game.
I'm hoping to see a lot of Nakobe Dean in the preseason games, like early. This is so far away.
Yes.
Why is it so far away? Fuck!
I'm ready for
Sorry.
it right now. Give it to me next week.
Sorry, I lost my cool. That was so serious.
It's okay.
Okay. All right. So,
it's all good.
do you want to like snake it or go? You want to go?
Yeah, we'll
like,
snake it.
All right. So with the Vikings, that's a primetime game. We're getting primetime Kirk, so you know what that means. That's another W.
Primetime Kirk. Oh, oof.
Until it's proven wrong, I'm gonna go against him. So I can't say anything else other than that.
Mm-hmm. I think that we got Miami here week 2
Dude.
at home.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna put a W.
I think that's
But
okay.
that's because I think Tua is gonna get a concussion week 1.
I knew you were gonna say that. God damn it.
But seriously, I don't know. Tyreek was looking a little bit not like himself at the end of the year there.
Yeah.
He had a monster first half, but he kind of slowed down a little bit.
I mean, I think he was probably just frustrated because they probably could have been really good if Tua just didn't get his brain mushed in. Like I think that they probably could have made a run, to be honest. So
That would be nice. So next up we have the Jets at the Jets. First test against Aaron Rodgers. We put Bailey Zappi in, and Bailey Zappi gets revenge for last year when the Packers beat him in overtime.
oh my god.
No, but for right now, I'm gonna put a W.
Okay.
Who knows how things are actually gonna go?
I'm pretty sure
I don't
Belichick
know.
has a pretty good record against Rodgers. So
I think he
that.
does,
I think you have that.
and against the Jets in general.
I think that's gonna be a fucking like hard nosed, slow scoring game. Like the run game is gonna be very important. I think.
Oh, I think it is too. I think it's gonna be a lot like the. What was the Steelers game last year against the Patriots? It was like 17-10 or something like that.
It was brutal. Was that the one that
It
you
was
guys
awful.
were at?
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah,
That was week 3, I think.
Yeah, it was
week
not
2 or
good.
3.
It was really ugly. I hated watching it.
It was. Yeah. It was not fun.
I mean, I don't know how any team right now in the NFL can look at the Bucs and think that's a possible loss. I think Baker Mayfield, or it's a QB battle between Baker Mayfield and Kyle Trask right now, I believe. So
Yeah.
I don't know when that's going to happen. So I'm going to put that down as a dub. I think they're kind of an old team, at least on offense. Their defense is kind of young, but they just don't do anything for me once Tom left. And even when Tom was there, it was like that last year. It was like I'm not really that afraid of him.
No, they were like what 7-10 or 8-9 or something. I think 8-9.
They had a losing record and went to the playoffs. I'm pretty sure. So they
Even if they were
lost.
9-8, it was
They almost
bad.
lost it to the Panthers. And if
Jesus
the Panthers
Christ.
won it, I think they would have been 6-10 or something like that.
Yeah.
6-11, something like that.
If there's any team that's going to tank next year, it should be the Bucs.
It should. They really should. Could you imagine Caleb Williams fits in perfectly as a Buck. If they have to bring back the creamsicles though. That's what they have to do.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yes, 100% yes. Oh, my God. I did forget about those for a second. Oh, might load up Madden and play a game with them.
Everything was so much better in like the 80s and 90s, like the colors and stuff. The old 90s NBA jerseys are so much better. Like it's great.
I wore my my yellow Pirates jersey at the game yesterday, and I was like, damn, I really missed the yellow. But hopefully that's what our City Connect jerseys are going to be. I'm definitely gonna
There
get
you
one.
go.
Yeah. If they look good.
Depends. So we're going against the commies. I think Sam Howell, rookie quarterback, cuterback. He is kind of cute, but I'm going to go with another W. Ian, I think you can see where this is going. If you haven't already in audience, if you can't see where this is going. Yeah,
Yep.
I think it's an easy win. I'm sorry for cute little Sam Howell, but we're going to beat your little ass.
Cute doesn't get you wins in the NFL, buddy.
Nope. No, it does not.
You didn't say your fake prediction here that the Eagles are going to go 20-0 in the regular season.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I said we're going to go – no, not the regular season. That's going to be the entire – so we'll win the Super Bowl 20-0 because I think it's 19-0 if you win the Super Bowl. And so 20-0 because we're going to beat the Cowboys.
Well, no, it'll be 20 and it'll be 20-0 now because they added the game. The Patriots would have been 19-0. Yeah.
Okay, so then 21-0. 21-0 then because we're going to beat the Cowboys so bad one time they're going to count it as a second one. We're going to put up 100 points. I'm in full Cowboys hate mode already, and I love it.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it. Speaking of the Cowboys, fuck the Cowboys. We got at Dallas after the Jets.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're going into Jerry's world, into the Death Star, buddy.
That'll be interesting.
What
do we think?
I don't know. It depends. I could see Pollard just ripping them to shreds.
That's a tough game.
I think at Dallas, I think that's going to be our first loss.
Yeah, that's a tough game. I think it is a possibility. I think if it's a loss, it's a close one. I think it's a very winnable game if you guys play it right. If you can frustrate Dak, I think it's an easy win.
Well, I do think as long as yeah, well, oh man, our secondary is going to be so good though next year. Fuck.
Like, yeah, if you can, if you have a really good secondary, you can really frustrate Dak, get him to throw a couple picks, and you just need to have the offense be even a little bit better than it was last year, and you can win that game.
I don't know.
I don't think the Cowboys
Dallas
are that good.
I think their defense is better than the Jets, though, and
Like,
they have the type of defense that gets to the Patriots more than the Jets do.
Yeah, Micah Parsons might tear you guys up just by himself. They had a good record, but they didn't have they had a very easy schedule. The entire NFC East had a very easy schedule. So they couldn't, people talked about us, but we backed it up. They didn't back it up once they beat the Bucks. So they beat a team with a losing record in the playoffs.
Right. They barely beat you guys with Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, so they were not what the record showed. We were what our record showed. We killed every team. I don't give a fuck what the Niners say. We would have won. I don't care who you had. Mm-hmm. No one was beating us that night. Guys were fucked. And no one was beating the Chiefs that night either. We came damn close. I think we came the closest any team out of the NFC could have. I don't think the Niners would have stopped them at all. They were all fine.
Yeah, I think you're right. I do want to look up Belichick record against Derek Carr.
Oh.
I don't know. Derek Carr has a 1-3 record against the Patriots in his career. So I'm taking the Saints with an L at home. I think our secondary will be fast enough to stop Olave and everyone that they have that can possibly kind of fuck us up. I think in those matchups, Devontae Adams, I don't think did anything. So I think they're pretty good at taking away Carr's top weapon.
Yeah,
Belichick knows how to pick his mind.
Who is their top weapon in
Olave?
New Orleans. Oh yeah, duh. Idiot.
And Mike Williams could be, have a resurgent year. You never know.
Yeah, you mean Mike Thomas?
Mike Thomas, yeah, Mike Thomas, yeah.
I don't know, yeah, Captain Slants.
Not Mike Williams, yeah, Captain Slants. But it's at home, so I'm going to go with it. Did you see the Patriots have a huge new video board?
Do they?
It's like 5 times the size of the one that they had before.
Awesome. I love big video boards and jumbotrons.
It is crazy.
I love the curved jumbotrons they have now in the stadiums. Or the arenas. So next week after this we're going against the Rams, and I don't.
Oh wait, so I meant Saints W. I put.
Oh, L. Okay. You said L too. I was like, oh, okay.
I meant Saints. I put Saints. Like Saints lose.
I got you.
But I'm putting on a W for that. Okay.
I got a W against the Rams. I think I mean, it's the Rams. They don't really scare me right now. They were really bad. I don't know what Matt Stafford is anymore. I don't know how much he has in his arm anymore. Like, he's struggled through that year when they won the Super Bowl, and he's struggled since. So, I don't see a world where even if Aaron Donald kind of gives us fits, I think we figure it out. We just do what we do with Micah Parsons. Just put the ball where he's not.
Exactly.
The Jets. Actually, I should have put if these were home or away games because this might sway me a little bit. So let me look real quick. I just have it up still. The Jets we're at the Jets. I don't think that really changes my mind. I still have that as a win.
Mm-hmm.
I just I don't know. I don't know what to expect from them. I don't know how Sauce Gardner matches up against A.J. Brown and other weapons we have now. Where I'm like, I don't know, because Devontae Smith showed he can show up when A.J. Brown is covered. So
did they play each other last year?
No,
I don't think they did. I don't think the AFC East played the NFC East.
No, we didn't. We didn't at all.
I don't remember. Yeah, we didn't play the Eagles last year.
I just don't know. I don't know how he matches up against guys A.J. Brown's size. Like, I don't know who the Jets played last year who would have a receiver like that. Like, I feel like there aren't many like A.J. Brown anymore.
No, and was Sauce on Diggs or was he on Gabe Davis? Gabe Davis might have been the biggest receiver he was on.
Yeah, both of them aren't A.J.
If he was even on him, he was probably on Diggs.
Yeah, probably. I would think. And Tyreek and Jalen Waddle aren't that big. They're just fast as fuck.
No, yeah, right. Exactly. So. Patriots don't have any big receivers, so.
Oh.
Still, after the
So that'll be interesting. And I mean, we beat Aaron Rodgers last year, so I don't see why we couldn't beat him on a different team.
This is true. What was that, the 27-23, or was that one a little bit closer, or was it like a blowout, like 27-3?
It was closer than it was closer than it should have been. Aaron Jones ran all over us, and that was the week before we played the Titans. And I was like, "What the fuck is Derrick Henry going to do?"
Oh wait, that was the first week that Jordan Davis was out, right?
Yes, I think so.
Because I remember, maybe not the first week, but I remember him being out for Derrick Henry as well.
Yeah, it was.
And after that, the run game kind of went to mediocre a little bit after a little bit there.
Yeah, it was the run defense. We were getting shredded for a little bit towards the end there. It was scary. But yeah. And I think the Dolphins the next week is another W. I don't think their defense is that good. I know they have, who the fuck did they get from the Chargers? Did they get someone from the Chargers? Or do they no, they have the Bears guy. Khalil Mack. No. Smith? No.
No.
The Bears guy.
I can't remember.
Or Ravens?
They got a new cornerback. I can't remember who it is though.
Dolphins big trade last year. It was a linebacker.
Oh, Chubb.
Yeah. Yes. Nick Chubb.
Bradley Chubb.
Yes, Bradley Chubb. Yes. So
I think it's funny that there are two Chubbs in the NFL.
I know, it's hysterical. Yeah, I just don't know what to expect from that defense where I think we can capitalize. And Tua might have had his fourth concussion of the season, so
I mean, yeah. Fair. I think after his second one, he might retire. After the first one, he might retire this year.
Yeah. I mean, probably.
So who the hell knows? All right. We got redemption. Time to make ourselves not look like dumbasses. We got the Raiders at the Raiders. I'm chalking this one up to a W. Belichick's not going to make them look that. Not going to let them look that stupid again.
That was horrible.
They could have beat them in overtime. I think it was going pretty well for them at that point.
It was going very well for you guys.
But the touchdown to tie up the game was immaculate from the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no way they could repeat that. And Jimmy Garoppolo is the starting quarterback, so
Yeah.
I am sure they got his number.
Most Patriots who come back to play against the Patriots don't fare well. I think Tom was the one rare person.
Right. I think the Bills are going to get their shit together a little more this year. This is going to be a loss. Big fat L at home.
They need to. I still don't. They need to figure something out with that run game. They traded for what's his name from Indy, who we thought was such a great trade, and then they just didn't use him. Yeah, Naeem Hines, and they didn't use him at all. The only thing he did was after the DeMar Hamlin game, he ran 2 touchdowns back from kickoff. So it's like, to do something with that. And you make that trade because your weakest point is your run game. It's just Josh Allen, so use him.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So not looking too bad so far.
No, you guys are not looking too bad. I'm going to be looking great here because we have two division games, and the commies. There's no Taylor Heineke fuckery this year. There's going to be none of that. There's not going to be some bullshit roughing the passer at the end of the game. We're going to dominate the commies this year. That's going to be a W. And then going against the Cowboys at home, I want to make a declaration, and it could come completely untrue right now. I think from now on out, Jalen Hurts does not lose to the Cowboys at home unless something is wrong. I just don't think that happens. I just think he is a competitor like that. And this might be showing my bias and love for this man. And I think I might understand how you Patriots fans felt about Tom Brady now. And I know he got us to the Super Bowl and he hasn't won one yet. But my God, I just love this man so much. And then with the bye week. That was pretty gay of me. So, and then the bye week, we're going to win the bye week. So I'll take that.
A W in the bye week. Okay, I love it.
Yeah. We
that's how you're going to get
advantage.
to 21-0. At Miami. At Miami's always a hellhole, and coming off a loss to the Bills, I think we'll probably be beat up trying to beat the Bills.
Yeah, you guys do. I don't know what it is about the water or something down there for you guys. You just not fare well.
Yeah, I don't know. They hate the sunshine.
Yeah, the warm weather going from it being cold, especially like when it's at the end of the season. You guys are like, Patriots are in like -4. You go down to Miami and it's like 80.
Yeah. Washington at home, W.
Yeah.
Sam Howell's
Sorry,
technically a rookie, so and Belichick against rookie QBs, historically good.
Chalk that up for a dub. Easy
big big fat dub.
So this is where we'll get our first loss. I think we still struggle against the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are gonna do what they do. Whoops. And,
well, is this at home or at the Chiefs?
It's at the Chiefs, and let me look at
Okay.
their schedule. So yeah, I don't like it being at the Chiefs. And if they also have a bye week before this, that's really unfortunate. Yep, they have a bye week. Andy Reid is historically
Yep, of course.
unbelievable. He is unbelievable after the bye week. So yeah, that's a loss. And then the Bills, I think it's home against the Bills. Wow, I should look at the tickets for that game. Yeah, it's home against the Bills. I think that's going to be a win. I think this is usually the time, historically so far with this Bills team, they start to kind of stumble and you're like, oh, the Bills looked hot at the beginning and they're just like, they'll lose a game to like the Jimmy Garoppolo Raiders or something around this time.
Right. Yeah, I could definitely
Like when they lost to the Urban Meyer Jaguars like 9-6 and it was all field goals.
Ugh.
It was the worst game ever.
I forgot about that. That was gross.
I bet the over because I thought the Bills were going to score 50 themselves. They scored 6. It hurt.
All right, we got the Colts at home. Well, at home in Frankfurt, Germany.
Okay.
Yep, this is week 10.
Interesting.
This will be, I think at this point, Richardson will be starting. I don't know who else is going to be playing for him. May as well throw him out there in Germany.
Yeah. Did you see the thing about him at the rookie event or whatever, where he stayed behind and cleaned and he was like, "We made a mess of this place. Like, that's not right of us. We got to clean up after ourselves." So I'm like, seems like they got a guy with some good character. I might be an Anthony Richardson guy. I don't know.
What a fucking nerd.
I knew you were gonna say that. I was like, this guy's just being a cool guy. He's just helping out. That's what I thought.
That is awesome. I do. You have to appreciate that. And then I guess the NFL loves the Patriots more because they have a bye week coming back from Germany.
There you go. Everyone should. I'm pretty sure the Jaguars didn't have a bye week after their international game last year too. Someone didn't. I know
it's messed
someone
up.
Didn't. Yeah, I know for a fact someone did not.
That is definitely messed up. And then go over your next two games because we got a slaughter coming up, and it's bad in a bad way.
So we got the Niners, and we're going to shut those pussy-ass bitches up. They can put whatever quarterback out there. I don't give a goddamn fuck what. I don't give a shit. They can eat this Eagle dick, baby. I hope this is a game. Is this a home game? If this is a home game, we should definitely wear Kelly Green. It's a home game. This is a Kelly Green game. This is a W. And I'm going to put in parentheses, K Green. Bitches.
Bitches.
And yeah, I just want them to stop fucking bitching this whole fucking time. It's been so annoying. I want to shut them up at home. Yeah. And then I will say the games are always harder at the Cowboys, so this will be the loss. This will be a loss. And it'll suck, and I'll be mad, but it'll be a close game.
Yep.
Almost certainly. Or the Cowboys are really bad next year. They have a year where, Dak gets hurt again. It's been kind of an every other year's thing.
It has been. Put in Cooper Rush. I think he signed somewhere else. I think he did.
It's actually been like every year because the first game against the Cowboys this year was Cooper Rush for us. So, yeah.
That's right. It was. It was.
That could be hurt. That could be a dub.
That's true. This is going to get pretty ugly pretty fast. We go from having 3 losses to having... Oh, God, this is going to be bad. I'm going to put an L at the Giants. The Giants are going to be good this year. They're going to be. I think they're going to be better than last year.
I think they will. They've got some weapons. They have Darren Waller. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I did forget about that. Yeah, they have Darren Waller now, and him with Daniel Jones is just going to be.
It's nice.
Daniel Jones is going to have so much of a better year passing.
Yeah, I think he will. I think they're definitely much more of a threat. They have more weapons. They got some type of receiver. Were they in that run of receivers? Did they get Jalen Hyatt? Yes, they did. They got Hyatt
in the third round.
Though. Yeah, but I thought they got someone in the. No, they got an offensive tackle or something like that. They got an offensive lineman. I'm pretty sure.
John Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Let's move on.
Seriously. If you read his name, you know what? New York Giants draft picks. I'm telling you, it's very close. No, not from 2022. What? Why would I want 2022? Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go. John Michael Schmitz.
Oh, yeah, that's not that far off. Okay, fair enough.
Center out of Minnesota, and he's like pretty fucking good, I guess. So big L at the Giants.
Yeah,
it's not going to be good. We got the Chargers at home. Did the Chargers get a new offensive coordinator?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
they did.
Yep, Kellen Moore, right?
Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
The Chargers are going to be so good this year, I think. I'm going to put another big fat L there, even though it's at home. So 2 losses in a row, too. Even coming off a bye against the Giants.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's rough. Okay.
All right,
Who you
Ian,
got
you're
up
going.
next?
You're going. I think you got to. I think so. We're even. You got to go one more time. Because then we'll both have 4 left.
Okay, gotcha. At Steelers.
Are you gonna go? You said you already texted Shane.
I already texted Shane. I'm 100% going to go to this game.
It's gonna be.
I
so
think it's going to
close.
be no different, though. The Steelers are going to lose, and the Patriots are going to win.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Hell
I feel
yeah.
like even though they don't, it does feel like they play every fucking year.
They really,
Every
yeah,
year
it really
I
does feel like it. But for the longest time,
crazy.
I mean, before last year, I think the last time they were in Pittsburgh was like 4 or 5 years before that. So it had been a while.
They were in Pittsburgh in like 2017, I think, because that's when we were doing security for them at school, and they played the Patriots. They won that
2022 minus 2017.
Oh,
It's 5 years.
damn! That was 5 years ago. Oh my
A
god,
goal.
that just blew my mind.
Well, 6.
I can't believe that. That's so far. Time makes no sense. Anyway, all right. So next up,
Yep, go ahead.
You know, when I went through this the first time, I had this as a win, but I realized it's at Seattle at 425. For some reason, I feel like we always struggle at Seattle. Like, even when we had Carson that 1 year and we won the Super Bowl, we lost a tough game up there against a not great Seattle team. So I'm going to put that as a loss because I feel like just weird things happen in Seattle. Weird games.
Yeah, they do.
And then the next week at the Giants, I'm going with not another L. Sorry, a W. That's a W. We're going to kick the shit out of the Giants. We're going to spank their asses again, and that's a spoiler for our last game as well.
That's looking a lot like last year, all those wins, and then a couple losses sprinkled in at the end.
I had us at 15-2 originally, and I think that's what I had us last year. It wasn't, and I was not far off. Oh, no, I had us at 12-5, and then we went 15-2.
Yeah, 12-5. Yeah.
I can't believe that. That was insane.
I can't believe we were both 3 games off.
I know. It was crazy.
The Chiefs at home. Still in hell.
Yep.
Big L. And then at Broncos. I really don't know how to feel about this one. Because they got Sean Payton now, and I don't know. Russell Wilson's still going to be Russell Wilson, though.
I say you could say a win until you really see what they look like. Like, I don't. I'd give you.
I'm not going to change
5.
it. I can tell you that.
Oh, I was going to say I'll give you a week 5 cutoff to be able to change it to because the Broncos you just really don't know.
No. We're not changing these. We didn't change them last year. We're not changing them this year.
All right, fine, fair.
I am going to go a W on this one.
Okay.
I think Judy might be traded at this point, depending on how good they are.
Hopefully to you guys.
Hopefully to us.
These last 2 games, these are both W's. Cardinals at the end of the season, always a disaster. Never know what's going to happen there. And then the Giants, just fuck the Giants. They're not going to be. They'll be good. They'll be good. They'll have a decent, they'll make the playoffs or something. They'll make a wild card, but they're not as good as their record shows. It's going to be the same as last year. They'll be good, but
I think they were better than their record showed last year.
Yes, I think they were. This year, I think they are. Well, they'll have a good record, and once they play good teams, I think they'll lose to the teams that are actually good.
Right.
Like they'll beat the Vikings again. They'll beat a Vikings team again, like a fraud. Yeah, so that puts me at 14-3. I started at 15-2 this morning, but the Seahawks, I think that's what's going to happen.
That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. So obviously we have our division games to close out the season. At the Bills, big fat L.
Yeah.
Jets at home, I'm going to go W, even though it's Aaron Rodgers against us the second time. I feel like Belichick will just look at the Lions tape. Yeah, I have it down as a W. Yeah.
Okay.
So after all that, that puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10-7.
That's not bad. That puts you in playoff. AFC though, it should put you in playoff contention.
It should, but I don't. We were 9-8 last year and didn't make it.
Your division's good though, and the AFC is really good. So that's tough. I think even if you're not that good, having that game against the Jets, you have a chance to spoil Aaron Rodgers' playoff hopes, possibly depending on how good they are.
Yeah, I think so. It would be fun to be like a Lions.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I think the defense will be better, like the Lions, better than the Lions defense.
Yes,
but the Lions defense did show up in that last game against the Packers last year.
They played very well.
They did. So 10-7 overall. You got, what'd you say, 14-3?
14-3. Yep.
14
Solid
and
seasons,
3,
I think.
down there.
I mean, I think I think if we don't win, like we can make playoffs. If we don't win the division, I think it's a failure. Like we have to. There's no reason we should not win this division. But we have not. The NFC East has not had back-to-back division champions in a very, 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 very long time. So we'll see.
This is very true.
I guess I could have that to fall back on, if anything.
Right. I don't know how I'm going to set this up on the podcast. I'll find a way to make it look cool.
Okay.
Maybe make a way so that it's not just our faces talking about it the whole time.
Yeah. Have
Bring up like a chart or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet. But yeah, anything else you want to add?
No, I really need shit.
But yeah, feeling optimistic. It was a great weekend. Had a great time. Fuck yeah.
Schedules.
Let's go. All right, RJ. Greek Fest next weekend. I'm going to be eating Greek food.
Hell yeah. Euros.
I'm going to be munching.
All right, Toodles. I'm about to shit myself.